Hi, it's really easy to make your own all natural perfumes out of essential oils. You can use other things besides essential oils, such as witch hazel or vanilla extract, oils that have been infused with rose petals or rosemary or some other beautifully scented herb. But to just make something really simple and out of things that you probably already have. You can just start with a base oil. Olive oil works, sweet almond oil. Jojoba is what I use. This is jojoba or acacia. Um, this can be found at Whole Foods or any of your other local health food stores, or I'm sure off Amazon, which I guess is the same as Whole Foods now since they bought it. Um, and then essential oils. You can start with just one, or you can combine. And if you're combining, it's really good to just start with two or three, because combining essential oils can often be surprising about how they meld together. It can be beautiful, but it can also be not exactly what you were looking for. So if you're going to go the combination route, it's really best to start with a dark glass bottle and just combining the essential oils themselves, and then letting them meld together for a couple of weeks, and then smell it and see if you need more of one of the oils that is already in there, or a different oil to add into it. And once you have the blend perfect after it settles for a few weeks, then adding it to your base oil. Um, the proportions, people often get hung up on the proportions, and if you look it up on Pinterest or other YouTube tutorials, you will find all kinds of recommendations, which really means there is no hard and fast rules about combining essential oils to your base oil. And also, the proportions are generally the same if you are using a base oil or if you're using alcohol instead. If you have a spray bottle that you really want to reuse, go the alcohol route. Make sure it's a high proof, low scent alcohol, such as vodka. If you have like a pump bottle like this, what I just reused, or a roller ball, then oil is your best bet. So proportion wise, you can start with 5 to 10 drops per teaspoon. There are 6 teaspoons per ounce. So for, say, this glass bottle that I reused, I didn't remember how big this was, and I am really bad at estimating that kind of thing. So what I had to do was, take off the black top, put in my filter, and pour the jojoba oil into a container. This is 1/8 of a cup. And I filled it up thinking that this was an ounce, and poured it in, and sure enough, only half of the oil was gone, and the bottle was full, so I knew it was a half ounce. So I added about 30 drops of essential oil and whizzed it around like this, and then upside down, turned it back over, took the top off and smelled it, and realized I needed to add a few more drops of oil to make it more potent. The essential oils are always going to dissipate faster than the chemical perfume fragrances. That's just the natural piece. So reapplication is totally fine. And just know that no matter how strong you're making this, you're still going to not have as long of a wear time for it. Although some oils do wear longer, such as sandalwood, and I almost always have sandalwood in my perfume mixes because of that. It's a great base oil. If you look into recipes online, you will find all kinds of recommendations on base notes, middle notes, and top notes. Basically, the flowery, light herb scents are usually the top notes. Middle notes are more of a heavier herb, and base notes are often trees, barks, roots, that kind of thing. But really, I would just follow your nose, follow your intuition, and have fun with it. So have fun creating, and thank you for watching.